It is not a fun thing to deal with, but it is also a normal thing to deal with. There is nothing to be ashamed of when it comes to having acne. Hey guys, it's Sharon. Today's video is something I've never really done before on my channel, so I'm very excited about it, and it's also something that I have been spending a lot of quarantine doing, and that is basically researching and understanding skincare. I hate to admit this, but I'm 22 years old, and in my teen years, when you're supposed to mainly get acne because of puberty, I literally had no idea what was going on with my skin, and I had no idea how to handle it and kind of didn't handle it, so now I'm paying for it in my early 20s, still dealing with some acne, mainly due to my period. So that being said, I decided to make this video, which is going to be your ultimate guide to getting acne on your period, because yes, there is period acne and it is horrible, but it is a thing. So if you want to see more videos like this, give us a thumbs up and let me know in the comments below. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram and my Twitter so you can view my videos just like this one. And of course, if you want to see more videos, I have a bunch more period related videos on my channel, whether it's girl talks, questions you're too afraid to ask, period horror stories, period tips for school, swimming with your periods, anything you can think about. Someone has to talk about it, and I am happily okay with being your internet sister or mom. You do you, sis. Anyways, I am ready to get right into this video. If you know someone that is struggling with period acne, if it's you, if it's your friend, your sister, your cousin, abuela, abuela, I don't know. Abuelo, abuela. Abuelo shouldn't get periods. But still, do not be afraid to share this with them. But anyways, let's get into this video. First, I want you to understand what exactly period acne is. Maybe you didn't know this, but your hormones fluctuate during your menstrual cycle. Just before your period starts, your estrogen and progesterone, I hate saying that word, levels drop. So this can cause an increase in oil production in your body, meaning it can clog your pores, leading to acne breakouts. Hormones can also increase your skin inflammation and the production of acne-causing bacteria. Fun, I know. So these hormonal fluctuations before your period are the same things that cause moodiness, sore breast, and period poops. Basically just PMS. PMS is also associated to increased stress, which more stress can also lead to more acne breakouts. Breakouts generally peak the week before your period, but hormonal fluctuations can actually cause changes to your skin throughout the whole freaking month. So it's just an endless cycle, y'all. Now you may also not have known this, but there are actually different types of acne, and understanding different types of acne makes it easier to understand how to treat the type of acne you have. There are 6 major players, and those include blackheads, which is when a clogged pore remains open, the pimple rises to the surface of your skin and looks black. You may notice this a lot on your nose. I feel like that's a very common area for blackheads. There are also whiteheads. These stay under the surface of your skin. They form when a blocked pore closes and they appear to be white on top. I think this type is pronounced papules. I don't know. Y'all know I'm not the best at pronouncing things, but this is a type of inflammatory acne. These are small, pesky little pimples that look like pink bumps, and they can tend to hurt a bit. I think this is pronounced pustules, I don't know, ugly word anyways, but they're another type of inflammatory acne, and they're red at the bottom. The tops are white or yellow and filled with pus. Makes sense, pus, pustules, however you want to say it. Another one is nodules. These form deep under your skin, and they tend to be large, solid, and painful. Lastly, probably the worst of all in my opinion, they are cysts. No, not cis, but cyst with a T. Cyst. You get what I'm saying. This type of blemish is deep and it is filled with pus. They're very painful and they can cause scarring. Sadly, we get a lot of these on our period. Now, when it comes to the location of hormonal acne, majority of it is around your chin and jawline area. Google like an acne chart and see what acne in different regions of your face means. This, usually those hormones. It's not unusual for you to get hormonal acne in these areas at all, and it's not unusual for cysts to pop up. They might look like nothing on the surface, but they can be really painful underneath and be a lot bigger than you really think. Honestly, biggest piece of advice is don't even try or bother popping them, because it can be extremely painful and it can lead to scarring. And I feel like acne scars, which your girl has struggled with, they're like the biggest pain to deal with. Like, you definitely don't want those little scars or dark spots. So it hurts, don't do it. You might also notice some acne popping up down there too. That is also normal. But other period related problems can also be the cause. Like pads, for example, they can rub against your skin and irritate your hair follicles and then lead to ingrown hairs. Other period products can also cause inflammation and irritation, like scented pads, tampons, or wipes, so always try to go for unscented and fragrance-free, just to avoid all that. Now for some do's and don'ts. So this is going to be a big fat list of do these things. The first one is honestly the most obvious one, the most easiest one, that is drink a lot of water. It is so important for your skin to stay hydrated in general, especially when you're on your period. The spike in testosterone and the drop in estrogen can actually make your skin very dehydrated and Not so fun fact, when your skin is dehydrated, that makes your body believe that it needs to start producing more oils. So your skin will start producing more oil, giving you oily skin as a defense mechanism because your skin is dehydrated. So make sure you stay hydrated to avoid excess oil production. Eat more leafy greens, your veggies. Use benzoyl peroxide to kill bacteria. I wouldn't say necessarily put it all over your face. You should spot treat it. Protect your skin from friction from things like tight collars, straps, or helmets. This is something you should be doing in general and always, which is limit your exposure to UV rays. So stay out of the sun when possible and try to use non-oily moisturizers with sunscreen or non-oily sunscreen. The sun can be very damaging to your skin and you should honestly always be wearing sunscreen anyways. Wash your face after activities that make you sweat. Sweat doesn't cause acne, but also if you're sweating and you don't wash it off, you're kind of letting all that dirt and just gross stuff just rest and soak into your face. You might not want to do that. This is very important. That is, use your acne products as directed. Using too much can dry out your skin and irritate it. Exercise. Not only does it help with cramps, but like I mentioned, sweat hasn't been proven to cause acne, but sweat has actually been proven to be antibacterial. So when you sweat, that can actually flush out toxins and spot-causing bacteria. So it actually helps to clear your skin instead. But like I said, the act of sweating is very different from the act of letting sweat stick on your face. So you definitely might want to shower or wash your face. That being said, wash your face at least twice a day, preferably with cleanser that doesn't have oil, and also avoid cosmetics that have oil as well. Remove all your makeup and clean your skin before going to bed. Please do not sleep in your makeup. That is not good for your skin. Clean your cell phone. There's so much bacteria on there. You're constantly holding it, touching it with your little dirty fingertips, you know. And lastly, try birth control pills. Birth control is actually really good for acne. My birth control definitely helped me a little bit. I mean, it's not as bad as it used to be, so I'm definitely grateful for that. And birth control is also different for everybody. A certain type might work for you, a certain type might work for someone else. You never really know, but it always is an option. Now, your big fat don't list, as in do not do this. Number one, it's gonna break a little bit of hearts, but it is true. That is, don't eat a lot of sugary drinks and sugary foods and high processed foods. They can cause increased inflammation, and that does play a role in more acne. So I'm not saying don't ever eat these again because your girl loves some French fries, but at least try to limit your intake of these foods. Don't use irritating products such as greasy sunscreens, cosmetics, oils, and concealers. Don't eat or drink too many lactose products. So lactose is the sugar in milk. I didn't know that's what that even meant. So also try to limit your dairy intake as well. Also, y'all should be on almond milk by now. Just saying, even though that still has sugar in it, but still. Do not touch your face. Like I mentioned, when you're touching your cell phone screen, there's a lot of dirt and oil on your fingertips. So imagine putting that directly on your face. If you're gonna touch your face, please wash your hands. Don't wear tight clothes and don't get stressed, which is easier said than done. I know, but if you can avoid it, it'll be so much better in general, but also especially when you're on your period or getting on your period or dealing with period acne, because it could just make it worse. Now, what to use? First, I suggest you find out what type of skin you have, whether it's normal, oily, dry, or combination. If your skin feels tight, it's probably dry. If there is a noticeable shine on your forehead and your nose, it's probably just combination or normal. And if there's a shine on your cheeks as well as your nose and your forehead, you probably have oily skin. You can Google how to find out more in depth, but those are like some good enough go-to signs. I feel like you just feel it sometimes. One of my favorite things to do that I found out about this year is reading an ingredient list. I don't know how the heck to read one, obviously, but there are websites out there that do read ingredient lists. So if you just Google ingredient list reader, you click the website, you copy an ingredient list from whatever product you're looking to buy, paste it into that website, it will go ahead and basically explain to you what every ingredient means and does to your skin. It'll be like, this is bad for oily skin. This causes acne. So I feel like once you understand what's in the product you're buying, that can make it a lot easier, and it can also help when you're trying to treat something specifically. Now, like I mentioned, you want to use moisturizer that's oil-free. If your skin is a little bit more on the dry side, you can use a bit more moisturizer, obviously, or even try micellar water, which removes dirt without stripping the skin of its natural oils. One of my favorite things that I have started to use, that is salicylic acid. It removes excess oils from your skin and it keeps your pores clear. Products with glycolic acid can help in similar ways. Use an alcohol-free toner to clear clogged pores. I say alcohol-free because alcohol will dry your skin out, and like I said, if your skin is dehydrated, your body will start producing more oils to make up for it. Always use alcohol-free. Also, for clogged pores, course, charcoal-based face masks are a good option as well. Like I mentioned before, benzoyl peroxide has anti-inflammatory and antibacterial properties that help reduce redness and swelling. Although some of its side effects are dryness, tingling, burning, and sun sensitivity. I do recommend, if you're gonna start using a new product, like some of the things I have mentioned, do a little spot test and then slowly integrate it into your routine. I personally haven't tried these, and I do hear that they are a little bit more on the strong side, so I would proceed with caution and do your research on it. But retinoids, which are vitamin A derivatives, have anti-inflammatory properties that help maintain clear skin. They are usually used to treat mild or moderate acne, but they also do have some side effects too, and that is stuff like redness, itching, burning, and dryness. So again, do your own research first. I am not an expert. Do not let me be your end-all be-all. And the last section, these are some home remedies you can try to treat your acne. Tea tree oil helps reduce inflammation, redness, and swelling. Turmeric can improve acne symptoms like redness, swelling, and pain. Honey is great for moisturization, and it can also kill acne-causing bacteria. A warm compress will help drain out pus and reduce swelling. You can place it on your pimple for 10 to 15 minutes each day, and there's also a cold compress. This will help reduce pain and swelling, and you can place it on your pimple for 5 to 10 minutes each day. Lastly, a warm green tea bag will help reduce inflammation. It can also help with pain and swelling. So all this being said, I hope this gives you a better understanding of period acne, and maybe even just acne in general, because trust me, y'all, it is not a fun thing to deal with, but it is also a normal thing to deal with. There is nothing to be ashamed of when it comes to having acne. Sometimes you don't even get acne, sometimes you get too much acne. It's just the way life is, you know? Kind of like how girls have to deal with periods, we have to deal with acne, and sometimes you have to deal with both. So I really hope all this helps to at least make it a bit easier for you. If you do want to see more videos like this, give this a thumbs up and let me know in the comments below. If you have any questions or even your own tips and tricks, or even your favorite products, go ahead and comment those down as well. I will probably be posting a lot more skincare videos. I'm not saying that's going to be all I'm posting. I'm just saying I might do a little bit more, because I feel like skincare and periods are kind of neighbors. If you want to see more, I got you. Of course, if you know someone out there that is struggling with acne, especially period acne, whether it's, again, you, your sister, your cousin, your teacher, I don't know, do not be afraid to share this with them. But anyways, shout out of the day goes to Diana. Thank you so much. If you would like to be shout out of the day, just follow me on my Instagram and stay active. Now, if you would like to see more videos, like I mentioned, I have more on my channel you can binge at all times. Lots of girl talks, lots of spilling secrets, lots of period stuff. It's what I do. So if you want to see more, you should definitely subscribe for more. But all that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!